Oh my God, this is fantastic. Got a bird flying above it as well. Hello, welcome. It's a windy one. Everything's hunkered down and I've got a shot. Okay, so I've just come home from the Peak District from a little family holiday. And on the way back, I'll drive this road regular back home. And I always see this barn. And I said to the wife, I want to photograph that barn. So I've come back. I've actually went back home, then come back to photograph this barn. The reason why I'm photographing this barn today is because of the amazing light and atmosphere, and we've got a storm sort of passing through, very windy, clouds moving really quick, lots of showers coming through, hence the coat. And you know what, I just wanted to give this shot a go. Now, it might be one of them shots where I'm gonna have to return on another day, but I wanted to get a feel for the place as well. So I'm gonna actually walk up and down this field a little bit, on the edge of the field again, in a field again, and try and capture this shot. Now then, obviously it's very windy, so it's difficult to talk. I should be able to knock that noise out in Da Vinci. Let's hope. So, very simple shot, very straightforward, and it's all about a dramatic sky. The other thing I'm thinking of then is a long exposure type shot. I do like it from here, and I'm literally 10 yards into the field, parked just over the road. Fantastic, fantastic. The other thing is, I don't know whether you noticed, my van's back. It's been 6 months, my van's back. Oh, it's sort of really brought me, I really want to get out with the van and get some photography under my belt. I've really missed that van. Really miss that van. But for the moment, I'm gonna grab this shot. Now then, I'll put the barn on the bottom third of the image, and I really like it, but the sky is so dramatic, I'm gonna drop it right on the bottom of the shot. So we're really getting all sky. It's all sky and just a little bit of field and barn. Now, you'd have noticed as well that I did change tripod to my heavier duty just because of the wind. And I could potentially shoot quite low down as well, not losing me out. That's another option. That's no need to be as high. I'm not getting a problem at the moment. Let's move on and see if I can get a better image just a bit further up. I've realised if I walk too far up, I'm going to be square onto the barn, which is not going to work so well. But I do like it from a little bit further up. I do think it works quite well because it's more open, and we're starting to see a little bit of nice definition in the actual roof of the barn, which is collapsed a little bit in one corner. The other thing I've spotted is I've got 4 fantastic oak trees over here, all different shapes. They look phenomenal. I'm going to get another shot here. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect to get 2 images or 2 different images from this location. Fantastic, I'll be coming here regular. So I'm just checking that everything's nice, crisp and sharp because of this wind and the distance I'm shooting. I'm actually only at about 70 mil now. And then I could get closer in, which I might try and do, but like I say, it's all about the sky really. It's all about what's behind the barn. But these trees, they're juicy. I might actually try and get them now because the sky behind them is pretty dramatic. Now the field isn't level, so I'm actually running it on the same plane as the field to make it look level, but it's slightly off tilt, and I think that sort of puts the eye off a little bit. Got some nice blue sky behind that now. I'm so glad I come here. Got another massive oak in the field here. Didn't notice that neither. If I walk down the other side, another big oak in the field. What a field. I'll have to see. I've got 2 pockets of blue sky. But what I actually want is a bit of light coming through the slot. Oh. Okay, so that's not good. That's the wind. That's the wind blowing. You are absolutely caked in cake. I've got to show you on my iPhone because, steady boy, because that's a mess. And you're going again. Okay, so that's how windy it is. So, damn it, I need to clean that off. What I'll do, I'll clean you and keep my eye on all this as well while I'm at it, and see, just shows you, you're lightweight, that's why it's blown over. I'm heavy. This is the 3rd lens I've had on this camera. Good job, they're really cheap. That's an advantage of buying it, I suppose. How cheap it is. You're still all muddied up, but the lens is clear. I'll have to wait, I think I'm gonna wait till it dries and just brush it off. What a plunger. So I've set you in between my tripod so I can actually catch you if you blow over. That's how bad it is. So, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put record on my main camera and we'll just show you what I'm actually getting and how moody it is. It's pretty much that composition, putting that barn on that bottom right hand corner there, and just trying to photograph this dramatic sky. And then the other shot I've got, if I just pan round, I've got the 4 trees there. Now all I'm doing is leveling that up roughly to the field, something around that, and grabbing that shot, and maybe with both of them just taking it in a bit more, making more of these trees, something like that as well. So they're the 2 shots I'm trying to capture, and I'm just going to give it half an hour just to see what different images I can create from this location. All going to be very similar, probably just pick 3 or 4 maybe, and it's all about these different skies. I wish I'd have come earlier now when the sky was a little bit more broken and light was shafting through, and it has predicted potential thunder as well, which it's not the best being in a field in thunder, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, I am enjoying this, even though you're a right mess. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. And then I've got my light on my face. This is what's so, these conditions are so fantastic. You can get the mood and it's so good. Look at that for mood. Oh, wow. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Got a bird flying above it as well. I wonder if it gets that moody, I'm going to go in tight. There's a bird there. I'm going to try and get the bird in tighter. I'm going to put it on burst mode. And I'm going to try and get the birds trying to fly around. It's flying in this window, I'll never know. It's probably just flying one way. Wow. 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 Now the trees, I need them moodier. I need that mood, I need it more moody, because I've got a bright patch we've got bright and dark, and I think as this cloud comes over, as long as we don't get too wet, we'll get this. A lovely diagonal light, band of light in this darkness. Superb. Holy schmoly. The wind's definitely getting up. I can feel this weather incoming. I really can. Someone could get wet in a minute. And it's not you. Now the other option I could have, if I'm struggling, is with these long exposures, I would just take a shot with the sky and then I would blend that in as well. And with the trees, a lot more difficult, but with the barn, it'd be super easy to do. And I have done it before with the trees as well, so it still works for trees, just a little bit more technical. But I think I'm going to give it 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, let me know if you prefer the trees as a subject or the barn. I think for me it's the barn. Just more interest. By not having a lot, there's more interest. Oh, well, I've got to say, that was eventful. And I loved every second of it. It was fantastic. And you know what I'm made up about? This bad boy's back. The van's back in action. Oh man, I can't believe it. I'm so happy, so happy. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.